Or maybe not. Maybe you're standing next to the person who's just got the present this Christmas, all right? I mean, if anyone needs a glow up, guys, I'm just saying, just fishing. No, we are approaching the festive table, okay? And I understand for some people, if you are the host, it can be stressful. So we are bringing you some amazing little hacks here. And this one is a burst of color and flavor, and it is going to be the most festive thing you've ever seen, and it's not even a main. This is the grilled corn with chili, lime, and butter explosion. It could actually be a main, to be honest. Sweet, smoky corn meets zingy lime, a touch of heat, just a bit of warmth, creating the perfect side dish or main, I think. It's going to feel joyful, it's going to feel vibrant, perfect for any celebration. I've just described you, joyful, vibrant, and perfect for any celebration.
But you're going to say delicious.
I expected you to come in carrying your
No, not in the
lipstick
kitchen,
handbag,
not in the kitchen.
You know?
There's too many
I'm really
hazards
happy
here.
for you that you are getting so many things today. What's
you-
going
what's
on,
going-
man?
are
I
you
haven't
jealous?
received one thing. I don't even have had a song dedication to me, and I think
I'll make
Big
you a call.
Xhosa was singing to you the whole morning.
Can I make you some corn?
Please, man, can I have some beard oil or something? What do you buy a guy?
Socks. Sorry.
If anyone gives me socks before the end of the year, I'm going to be sad. I'm just going to be sad. No, you can bring me corn next to meat like that.
Meat, exactly.
That is great. Now, this
wicked.
corn is putting up its hand for main character vibes here.
Yeah.
So we're going to start with the grilling of the corn on our griddle pan here.
That's right.
Just baste it in oil as you are doing.
And I'll season it.
Do you notice how I wait for you to do things in the kitchen before I describe to people how we
Because
must do
what?
things?
I do my own way?
Just to keep
or?
adaptable. Like, what do they say? Pivot. You've got to be
You
ready.
got to pivot.
You got to be elastic
Circa
in these times.
2010.
No, you want
2010.
seasoning always, a bit of salt and pepper, and we want the oil because we want a nice caramelization. I think, overcook my corn, but it's quite forgiving in that sense. Like, I'll do it in air fryer, small bits for my kids. They love it.
That's nice.
For this, we want a bit of blacken. We want a bit of caramelization.
Bit of char.
Not too much that it affects the flavor.
Okay, when you say flavor, I'm excited about
Because
that.
you want on a braai, smoky flavors are where it's at, yo.
But
Hey, is that
you
not the
are
vibe?
making flavor, no?
I am going to be making the flavor, and this is the butter that we're going to put on afterwards. So we're not cooking with this because why? Butter has quite a low smoking point. So if we're going to continuously cook the butter on this hot griddle pan, looking for those griddle marks, it's just going to end up in a burnt mess. I say that like I have any idea what I'm talking about.
You do.
But
you
it is.
do.
No, it really is. You've got to treat your butter with care because if you just take it far enough, magic.
Like a brown butter, hey?
Oh, yeah, burnt sage butter, whatever. So for the purposes of our flavorant butter here, and this is a great way to think about it, even for steaks. If you add a bit of a garlicky butter afterwards, you can even mix it with some of the juices from the steak.
Oh my
you don't have to cook a
God.
sauce for 3 days.
Right.
It can be fresh. It can be just compiled. So we are putting a bit of heat and a bit of spice because we want those sweet, smoky barbecue flavors to sing for this one.
Oh my God.
And there are some great spice mixes. I think South Africa, we make some of the best herbs and spices in the world now as well. Best
Period.
olive oils.
Oh my
Probably the best
gosh.
corn.
Probably the best limes too.
Okay.
I'm very curious about the lime flavor.
Okay.
Lime and corn.
What confuses you so much about the
I
lime?
don't believe I've had lime and corn before.
It's the lime and chili works beautifully because you get a bit of heat and then you get a bit of cool on that heat. There is something you heard your braai master / culinary genius.
He is a real genius.
He's just on another level. And I love the fact that he still speaks like he's standing around a braai while he's dropping
the
like these
time.
French culinary artistic bombs. But it is the acidity cuts through the fat, cuts through the butter, cuts through the intense, the richness of so much of the food that we lean into. So I think from a South African perspective, these fresh flavors, something that tempers that. Great. You're just going to just use your asbestos hands and your beautiful nails. Why? Because
the
wicked.
nails help.
Hey,
Exactly.
yeah,
Cynthia
exactly. The wicked
Erivo.
nails. Can I call them the wicked nails? Because I have to.
They're
for
Christmas nails.
Okay, I'm sorry. That's not really what you were going
No,
for.
you
They
tell
are
me
very
they're
festive. It's
period.
starting to look a lot like
Christmas.
Yes, that's what I was going for. There
Okay.
were actually
These are
tongs
my
there.
God-given tongues.
And then we're going to add a bit more zing and our secret ingredient.
Let me guess.
Can you guess what it is?
I just smell lime.
That's why we
I
use
think
the
I
lime.
was
It's 'cause
smelling
it
your
was-
fingers.
It's maple syrup. You could use a bit of honey. Maple is great from an earthy perspective, and it's a bit more natural than a lot of the other syrups that you'll get out there. Honey has a slightly different flavor profile, but delicious as well.
That's a great sweetener.
And sweet works well with heat, works well with sour in this case. I mean, how many wonderful elements can you combine in one You're just going back to your
sorry.
Arrivo nails.
Come on, the OG hands have to do it. Oh, more butter, more better. I'm so excited to like baste the corn in this as we go.
I love the idea of doing like individual flavored butters. Oh, you could put some of the corn in the butter there and put that butter on some bread, on some sourdough toast. I don't know. I love that. The idea of creating flavor that almost becomes part of the show.
Yes.
Imagine when that butter melts now down these, and the flavors going to be slightly different intensities on different parts of just one of these corns. Is going to be a journey.
Oh my gosh. Like you said at the start of this, it's actually main character energy. It's
not
that
even steak over there sliced itself. He was like, I'm no longer the main.
So sorry to you.
And there we have it.
Okay, then we've also got a baster. So do we do this while it's on the fire?
I would say once this is cooked, once you've got your char, which is looking beautiful, and you can kind of, it's ridiculous, I call it the knuckle test.
The knuckle
because
test.
It just feels safer to touch something with your knuckle rather than your finger. And I'm sure I learned that with electricity where you can possibly grab the wire. So it's got nothing to do with this. But you just test the softness of it.
Okay.
See, like a giant gorilla would in the past. But that's the best way to kind of test if it's a bit of, it's got that crunch but still cooked through. Then I think it's looking lovely. We turn it off.
And we taste it.
And we placed it in our dish like they did there beautifully.
Wow.
If you can manage that.
I can. There you go.
Ninja. So I pity us the day you do actually start on martial arts. I think, where's our basting brush? Let's...
That was a lot
I was going to just drop it on and let it melt. Okay.
Do it.
I'm going to do it, and then you're going to baste.
Okay.
Yeah. Because why must you hold back?
More butter, more better.
And just, I would love to do this as smaller little sections. Are you giving me the honor of basting?
The baster.
I don't side seat baste, okay?
The thing about corn, it must come with floss because, wow, it'll stay in your teeth for years. All right, do we taste this or do we taste the made one?
I think let's taste the made ones that someone else made. No, I think yours look great. No, I think we probably need about 8 minutes, I'm going to say, which just doesn't exist in TV land.
All right, let's see.
Okay, we've even finished off with some fresh herbs.
Corn might be my top 5 favorite foods.
I love ching ching. I do love corn a lot. Kids love it as well. It's a great way to get healthy foods into your kids. Finished off with some smoky chili flakes.
Bit of spice.
Bit of heat.
Sweetness.
And a bit of zing. Oh, yeah, and some coriander. Thanks, guys.
Promise it wasn't me. I promise it wasn't me. 10 out of 10, though. This is fantastic.
I'm going to steal your lipstick.
All right, please get this. It's incredible. Scan the QR code on your screen right now. Enter into a world of absolute flavor. We love our millies.
You see, chili and lime.
This is an elevated one.
Chili and lime.
I'm converted.
Mwah.